How's it going, Lone Riders? This is the third video about how we developed the world's best foot peg. So I call it the world's best foot peg because there's a lot of thinking behind it, a lot of input from riders, a lot of technology, new technology that's not out on the market or has never been seen on the market before. So I'm going to tell you why and go through the process with you about how we developed it. So if you haven't seen it, we've done a few other videos on the foot peg. So go back and check them out. They'll be on the screen or down in the description down below. And let's move on. What we got to last time was we researched the perfect size. We found out that 104 by 60 was the perfect size for a foot peg for us and for our situation, our riders' needs. Rubber insert, we came up with a pretty cool way of removing the rubber without needing tools, so you don't have to get under the bike and get dusty and stuff like this at the end of the trail and try and screw in with small screws kind of the rubber inserts. The removable teeth, so we can update it in the future if people want less aggressive or more aggressive, but we've found a nice design right in the middle that should suit 98% of people. That's what we did as well in the last video. It fits most adventure bikes because we made an adapter. We made two-part system where we can just change out the platform and the adapter to fit the bike. Anti-vibration system, and last video we failed with our rotational system. It worked, but it failed in a way where we can't push it. It's not good enough. And we've just got the slick design and an adaptive position to work through as well. So let's jump into that and have a look at what we did to achieve all this. So the last one we made, this was the very first prototype. It was good, it worked. It was made out of aluminium, and it rotated, but not that well. So what we did was we made a nice big long shaft that goes through the middle of the foot peg to give us kind of like that nice balance from the start, the adapter part of it, right out to the end where your foot is. So what we can do here is we can grease it up as well, and we can have like kind of a nice rotational point axle in the middle. So that was the major change that we did to make it work. We also improved the rubber system as well. This concept, we tested all these different types of shores. Shore is essentially just like how hard a material is, and we came up with a nice system of how to change it to the user's needs. So some users like it soft, some users like it really hard. So what we did is we thought of a concept and a way to make it fit everybody, and we found it out, and we found a good way. So if you haven't seen the last video, I'll just quickly run over it now. So it will come with a medium shore, which is kind of like a medium rotational, but it'll give you a bit of push. It's not so soft. It's about a shore 50, shore 60. And you can have a soft one that can go right up to 20 degrees. The medium can go up to 15 degrees. And then we've got a hard system that can go up to 8 to 10 degrees. And then we've got fixed. So fixed, it just doesn't rotate at all. And the fixed is there, so people that are maybe not so happy or can't find their perfect setup can just put fixed in the meantime and ride just with normal, good quality pegs. And then you can also customize the setup as well. And for sand riding as well, for example, you'll have it like medium at the front or hard, and then soft at the back. So you can really get back and put your weight behind, get that front tire lighter. Better control access is also good, like you can make it soft at the front, so then you can get your foot under the controls for changing gears or better access to the brake. And the other option is you can actually mix it up, and you can mix it up and say, okay, then I'm going to do a medium and a soft, and it'll give you in between those two shores, those two hardnesses. We did a lot of testing on this prototype because it's a part that comes into contact with the body, and it's an important part of the bike for the user to have control. So we did a lot of testing on the weight to make sure it's safe for everybody. We're working on the certifications at the moment. It does take a lot of weight, at least 400 kilos per peg, and so pretty good chance that you're not going to put that much pressure on your peg. So yeah, we did another prototype, which is the final prototype before we go into like more of a, we make small batches to test with the riders and stuff like this, and essentially it works. So the rotational concept works, and we've been testing it, and the only thing we really had to change was the teeth design. If you notice on the image here, the teeth curve up at the back here. On the latest design here, it just runs flat, and that was just a manufacturing tolerance issue. We just wanted to make it more consistent and yeah, a better quality product. This is the concept, or the final concept essentially. This is the product here. This is 1-to-1 as you see on screen now. It works great. It works really, really good. So pretty happy with it. I've got the soft shore in here, the soft one as well, and it's with my weight it's quite soft, so I'll probably beef it up to a medium just to give me a bit more feeling on the bike for my weight and for my style of riding. But yeah, I'm kind of like between the soft and medium kind of guy. So yeah, that's it. That's the prototype design there. We introduced the movement as well. We're not going to produce that straight away, but it's ready to go. It fits and works, but we're going to release this, and at a later date release like a lowering kit that can be purchased as an add-on, because not many people will need it. It's kind of optimized already. So yeah, that's the lowering kit here. One thing that we did notice is there's a bolt in the front there. We noticed that it was safe enough, it was good, it worked really well, but the design left the construction up to the user, up to the end user, and I wanted to reduce that as much as possible. I don't want the user to make mistakes. I want to remove that kind of option to make a mistake, because I think, yeah, people just don't think. Not everyone's mechanics or engineers. So I try to redesign in something that really makes sure that people can't make mistakes. So what we did is changed it from having like a glued-in bolt with thread glue, like 243 or something like that we were going to use. Instead, you can't see it here, but we actually changed it to a locking nut. And that locking nut means that we can essentially make sure that people cannot make a mistake. It's going to stay on there, and yeah, it's not going to slowly move out or come disassembled. But you always have to check this stuff anyway. No matter what, you should get a mechanic to look at your gear and make sure that it's always safe to ride. But that was the final change that we made. So yeah, we made it. This is the system. The adaptable position. We can do this. Slick design. I think it looks pretty cool. I'll show you in the next slides some close-ups. It's a rotational foot peg, and it's also kind of like, it's not like, you can adjust it to however you want it to ride as well. So it's not only rotatable, it's actually customizable. It fits most adventure bikes. We'll have a list on the website which one it does. For the first kind of batches, we'll do obviously BMW 1200s, 1250s, 850s, and 750s. And then we'll also do the KTM range, the entire KTM range, and the Norden as well, the Huskies. So we'll make a new list, and then after that we can launch the other bikes, you know, the T7s, Africa Twins, yeah, and the Triumphs and stuff like that. So do tell us down below which bike we should make next, and yeah, we'll get onto it. So it's got removable teeth, so we can change it, which is pretty important. So also if they wear down, it's got a rubber insert for boot protection. That's need no tools. I've did that a few times now, but you can just remove it pretty simply and put it back in, and it won't come out. So it's pretty cool. Good feature, and it's researched and tested. You know, we've done a lot of research on this. It took over a few years to really get to this point. So yeah, this is a couple of renderings I've done, some images of the final product. So that's it. If you like the video, make sure you subscribe. There'll be more coming out soon. And that's the world's best foot peg, according to me. If If you don't agree with me or you have some ideas, inputs and feedback, I'd love to hear about it, so leave me a comment. I will read them in the first couple of days that I upload this video. And yeah, looking forward to launching this product. It'll be launching in August 2022. Do a pre-sale and it'll be 20% off, and after that it'll be going up to full price. And we'll be delivering them September as well. By the looks of it, we've got pretty good turnaround time in the factories. And yeah, so make sure you sign up to the email list in the link in the description. There's a sign up list to get these. So basically it's first in, first served. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed that. Let me know in the comments if you have any feedback, and catch you later.